Okay, so guys, 3 in the morning right now. Let's get into this video, guys. Let's get into this video because we have a lot to get into. It looks like Kylie Jenner's messages and Khloe Kardashian's messages towards, the E! News network and towards companies that basically were in charge of Rob and Chyna are also now being exposed. We've seen Kris Jenner's messages being exposed and Kim's manipulative ways, via Blac Chyna's lawyer in her opening statement. But it looks like this particular information, which has been obtained by US Weekly according to court documents, has also now been revealed. And it's snidey, guys. Very snidey. Hey guys, it's Murad Murali. Hope you guys are all doing well today. Back at it again with another video. If you have not subscribed, guys, click that button. It is daily and consistent content, 24/7, consistent and persistent, baby. We are staying on track. A lot is going on. I done told you, and I've been saying this to you for the last couple of weeks, that when this week arrives, I'm going to be extremely on form, God willing, with every single update, just to keep you guys updated with everything going on 24/7. You'll be seeing videos coming out at your time or my time, whenever you guys are watching this, at 9 a.m, 3 a.m, 4 p.m, usually when I upload GMT time, 1 in the morning, random times. You'll just be seeing videos flying up. Watch it if you can, or watch it whenever you're in time, but stay clued up because there's a lot of updates. Let's get into this. Kylie, who's 21, wrote, "I feel very strongly about cancelling season 2 for Rob and Chyna." She wrote this email to Khloe, who was 54, and 2 redacted names also were included, according to court documents. "The only reason that Chyna wants to be with my brother is for this show. She does not love Rob and their relationship is too fake and destructive," as Kylie says. The Kylie Cosmetics CEO continued, "We all know filming is not my favorite, but I will sacrifice and promise you guys episodes and stories, and I'm sure all my sisters will be on board to make up for all the episodes Rob and Chyna were supposed to bring in." Guys, this is a long message. This is what Kylie's been writing. Now, do I think Kylie's written this by herself? No. PI is around with you, but still, it's her name. And she obviously authorized this because she's obviously seen it. "The public has been exposed to what a fake relationship they have, and it's embarrassing and makes us all look fake. The show is giving this toxic woman money and exposure she lives and breathes for by continuing it. She will proceed with using and physically doing stuff to my brother. Her association is detrimental to our family and keeping up with the Kardashians." Wow. In an email of her own, Khloe also wrote, "The sisters are clearly concerned and uncomfortable for our brother's safety and the credibility of the brand at this point due to how they, Rob and Chyna, are both tarnishing it. We are even considering not moving forward with our own show if theirs continues. That's how strongly we feel about this, and this is damaging our family." So, at what point, what choice do the E executives have? They have to cancel Rob and Chyna because they themselves are saying, we are not going to move forward with our show. We are not going to sign more seasons for you guys, E, when they were, controlling the show and working with it and producing it. We're not going to work with you if you don't cancel this show. And they obviously are the main figureheads, and probably the main figureheads of E! News at this point, because at this point, I believe 2017, E! News was slowly on the decline. So this is basically what they gave them, an ultimatum, a very strong ultimatum. So it wasn't just, this is why we now know why Khloe and Kylie have been dragged into the court situation with, Kim and Kris. Kendall and Kourtney, of course, are out there living their own lives. They weren't doing up emails. I'm pretty sure these two girls, obviously Kourtney and Kendall, are not some innocent angels. They're probably, knew about all of this but just weren't directly sending things themselves, so legally they're not dragged into court. But this is why Khloe and Kylie have been dragged into this. Do I think Kylie written this word for word? No. I think PR team has written it, as I've just said, but I think she's read it and authorized it and wanted it to be published and released. And this is crazy, guys. Leaked emails are basically coming out now. This is a lot of information, guys. It's only been 24 to 48, well, it hasn't even been 48 hours of court days, and all of this information is really coming out. It's getting very dirty, guys. And, it goes to show you how below the belt Kylie and Khloe really are. They were so desperate to stop this show. And, I've been seeing people's critiques and stuff, and I find it so interesting because the argument that people are saying is, Blac Chyna was somebody who was desperate for fame, desperate for the IG followers, desperate for money, wanted to get into that family and exploit them, and that's what she wanted to do. Well, what have the other Kardashian girls done? What has Kim done? Kris, Kylie, Khloe, what have they all done? Oh, Blac Chyna's so desperate to be a reality TV star. What about these girls? Are they not also desperate as well? This argument is nullified. It doesn't make any sense. You can't accuse one of being desperate for fame and Instagram followers and money when, these girls that she's getting this all from have also done the same thing. You're in a cyclical cycle of nonsense and hypocrisy, and it absolutely makes no sense, to be honest with you. And if this guy is making, at first I was thinking, was this really a top show, #1 hit show? Because let's be real, 2017, guys, I wasn't really watching shows like that, to be honest with you. 2017, Yeah, I wasn't watching Rob in China, and also I'm from London, so I have to remember that, you know, this was big in the US, and E-News really doesn't really, it's not big here like that. So I guess if it's a number one hit show there, we see things here and there, but if she's making 90,000 per episode, guys, I'm pretty sure you get paid pretty well if your show is doing pretty well in the ratings. Maybe Blac and Chyna, Blac and Chyna, Blac, Chyna and Rob, I'm tired guys, 3 in the morning. Blac, Chyna and Rob, the show was doing better in ratings wise as opposed to the Kardashians, or they saw that it was matching the ratings or doing very well, and you know, they were kind of irritated by it. They said it was ruining their brand. I want to reread this, some of this, what Kylie wrote as well. She said, we all know filming isn't my favorite, but I will sacrifice and promise you guys episodes and stories, and I'm sure all my sisters will be on board to make up for all the episodes of that Rob and Chyna were supposed to bring in. So basically, Kylie was saying, listen, I will do the most. I will bring you stories. If you cancel this stuff, I will offer you even more. Look at this madness, guys, that is being exposed. This is insane. She said the show is giving this toxic woman, calling Blac Chyna toxic woman, money and exposure she lives and breathes for, and by continuing it. So what do you live and breathe for then, Kylie? I don't understand. Do you not breathe for exposure? Do your not family entire breathe for exposure, breathe for money as well? You're calling the kettle black or the pot black. I don't know what that saying is, but you know what I'm trying to say. But you know, that's why I can't justify it, what Kylie's trying to say. You know me, guys. In this particular case, I am team Blac Chyna on this, but if I feel like Blac Chyna is saying something wrong or doesn't make sense, I will say that. I like to be objective because that allows it to be an accurate video. But what you're saying, I can't really justify what she's trying to say here. The show is giving this toxic woman money. So she's toxic, but did you not take her man? She's the one that's toxic, but how did Khloe get her man? She's toxic, but you know, Kim wasn't really paying her workers or telling everybody to get up and work. But this is the one that's toxic now. Suddenly you lot are not toxic, you lot are perfect angels. But this one is just on a reality TV show. You're not even on the show with her. You're not even being seen in a bad light or being forcefully edited in a place. You're not even in the show. So you know, it's a civil lawsuit case, guys. Nobody's going to prison or jail. So it's nothing like that. And you know, now they have to prove that yes, with these messages and stuff, to prove that they were trying to kill the show. Why were they trying to do it? You know, what was the reason behind it? Your brand relations and stuff like that. And do you have to prove that that was sufficient enough as a reason for you to cancel it in order for him to get away with this? Because if Blac Chyna wins this case, which I feel like it should be easy for her because there seems to be a lot of easy receipts to prove that they were trying to kill the show and kill her money. But, you know, if Blac Chyna wins this case, she will allegedly get roughly around 300 million. That is nearly $500 million, guys, which is a huge chunk of money to lose. 300 million is a lot to lose. Yes, I'm pretty sure they have a lot of money even then, but 300 million, guys, we all can admit is a large chunk and will definitely affect you, and they definitely don't want that. They tried to make a settlement, guys, behind the damn scenes to stop all of this. You don't do stuff like that until I personally feel that you feel like you are guilty or messed up and you want to avoid all this stuff. Allegedly, I don't know. Anyways, Kylie and Chloe are also being dragged into this, well, with their messages being leaked. You know, we saw Chris's stuff and we saw Kim's snidey 100k offers, and now we obviously have this as well. And I was surprised when I read that Kylie and Chloe were doing text messages. I thought Kylie would have said something, and you know what was I thought she would just be co-signing something, and Chloe would be the one rambling, because we know this one loves to ramble. But it's my girl Kylie that's coming up with paragraphs, novels, and books. Do you understand? But let's talk about your book with Kendall. That didn't even hit the bookshelves. It went straight to the bin. In that dingy dustbin. That's where it went. That's where it went. I could do this all night. Let me relax. But let me know your thoughts are, guys, when it comes to this video. I told you, content's coming out at random times. There is no schedule now when it comes to this, because I want to get this content out to you guys as soon as possible. So don't expect me to be in a regular schedule programming about this particular stuff, because a lot is going on and I want to stay on top of it for you guys. Subscribe to the channel. If you have not, I don't know what you're doing. Subscribe, guys. Subscribe. It's 3 in the morning. Who do you know at 3 or 4 in the morning doing videos constantly, trying to get you guys involved and updated about what the hell is going on? Click that button and subscribe. Head over to my Instagram for my latest Instagram posts. Head over to my Love Island interview that I did with Rachel Finney, and you know, it was a very interesting, explosive interview, so please do go and check that out. I will link it at the end of this video and above me as well. Support, like, head over to my TikTok, and yeah, I will catch you guys soon for another video. Not me forgetting to share my, you know, daily and consistent mug, but guys, daily and consistent, go and get the mugs, you know, if you guys wish to, all in the bio below.